Today, we're here to discuss a controversy that has left moviegoers and fans stunned. Grab a seat because we're about to uncover the shocking truth behind the unexpected downfall of a beloved classic, The Little Mermaid. We'll dive deep into the enchanting world of Disney and uncover a tale of controversy surrounding the highly anticipated remake of The Little Mermaid. Released amid great anticipation and excitement, The Little Mermaid remake was poised to make a splash at the box office. But instead, it found itself caught in a swirling maelstrom of accusations, with cries of racism resonating throughout the industry and amongst devoted fans. So, let's dive into the controversy surrounding the film and explore the underlying factors that contributed to its unfortunate fate. Hello everyone, and welcome to Behind the Scenes 101. Before we continue, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell icon so you do not miss out on any amazing and entertaining content. The Little Mermaid has only been swimming in theaters for a couple weekends, but it's already making waves. This enchanting tale has made a splash with a staggering $95.5 million in its opening weekend. And when you add in the Memorial Day weekend earnings, it's reached a total of $117.5 million domestically. It has also conquered the international box office, raking in $68.3 million. So, if we go by the average success rate of Disney remakes, which usually make around 66% of their earnings from international markets, we could be looking at a potential box office treasure trove of $1.1 billion. But that might not be the case, as it looks like the live-action version of The Little Mermaid has taken quite a dive at the box office. Well, Disney's live-action remake of The Little Mermaid didn't quite make a splash at the Chinese box office. Rumor has it that this disappointing outcome is due to a wave of racist backlash surrounding the casting of Ariel. In this reimagined version, the talented pop singer Halle Bailey takes on the iconic role of the beloved mermaid. However, ever since her casting was announced, there have been some individuals who weren't on board with this decision. It's disheartening to see that racism can still rear its ugly head in this day and age. As a result on this intolerant backlash, The Little Mermaid found itself sinking at the Chinese box office. It's such a shame that a film aimed to captivate audiences with its tale and stunning visuals had to face such unjust criticism. Not only did the racist backlash affect the film itself, but it also resulted in targeted attacks on both Disney and Halle Bailey. It's truly unfortunate to witness such negativity and hostility directed at individuals who are simply trying to bring joy and entertainment to the world. According to The Hollywood Reporter, this remake has faced a wave of racist backlash, and its earnings in China have been less than magical. In fact, it has only managed to gross a mere $3.6 million in the 10 days following its premiere. Ouch. This makes it the worst-performing Disney live-action remake in China so far. Even worse than the controversial Mulan, which had its own boycott calls. Before The Little Mermaid even hit the theaters in China, things were already heating up. The government-affiliated publication, The Global Times, published an editorial that didn't hold back in its criticism of Disney and the film. They accused the studio of pushing a forced inclusion agenda and claimed that the storytelling choices were simply lazy. It seemed like they weren't holding back any punches, right? The Little Mermaid made quite the splash during its opening weekend, reeling in a whopping $118.8 million over the Memorial Day 4-day extravaganza. It seemed like this magical tale was destined for box office glory. However, things took a surprising turn in its second weekend, as it experienced a significant drop of 56.7%, earning $41.3 million. Now, that's quite a dip. It's hard to pinpoint the exact cause of the sudden decline. Some speculate that the casting backlash might have played a role, leaving audiences divided. After all, the controversy surrounding the choice of actors can sometimes sway people's decision to watch a film. But hey, let's not jump to conclusions just yet. It's also possible that other factors, such as competing releases or simply changing audience preferences, could have contributed to the decline. To put things into perspective, let's take a look at another Disney remake, Aladdin 2019. Even though it experienced a 53.2% drop in its second weekend, it still managed to soar beyond the billion-dollar mark in overall earnings. It goes to show that box office numbers can be quite unpredictable, and a drop in the second weekend doesn't necessarily spell disaster for a film. The fate of The Little Mermaid at the box office is still up in the air. Will it find its footing and continue its journey to success? Only time will tell. What's important is to remember that box office numbers don't define the quality or the enjoyment we find in a film. It's the experience, the emotions, and the lasting memories that truly matter. Despite receiving mixed reviews from the critics, the film has managed to achieve an impressive audience rating of 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. One of the standout aspects of The Little Mermaid is the remarkable portrayal of Ariel by the talented Halle Bailey. Critics have showered her with praise, acknowledging her undeniable charm and awe-inspiring vocal talent. It seems like she has truly captured the essence of the beloved mermaid princess, making the character her own and leaving a lasting impression on viewers. Now, here's something interesting. Director Rob Marshall, the mastermind behind the live-action masterpiece, has made it clear that there was no hidden agenda when it came to casting Ariel. In fact, he discovered Bailey's talent firsthand during her captivating performance at the Grammy Awards. Marshall was instantly mesmerized by Bailey's angelic voice and stage presence. He couldn't help but be moved to tears during her audition when she sang the iconic "Part of Your World." It's a testament to Bailey's immense talent and the emotional impact she brings to the character. It's moments like these that remind us of the transformative power of music and storytelling. So, while critics may have differing opinions, it's clear that audiences have fallen head over heels for The Little Mermaid and Halle Bailey's portrayal of Ariel. The casting of Halle Bailey, a talented actress of color, as Ariel undeniably stirred up a global conversation. While it's clear that Bailey's race had an impact on the film's reception in the global market, it's challenging to determine if this backlash alone is solely responsible for its box office performance. There could be other forces at play here. One possible culprit for The Little Mermaid's financial challenges is the audience's general resistance to Disney's slate of remakes. Let's face it, while these remakes have their fair share of loyal fans, there's also a growing sentiment of fatigue among moviegoers. Some people may feel that the magic of the original animated classics is being diluted by these live-action remakes. This collective pushback against the remakes might have contributed to the film's struggles at the box office. With all this uncertainty swirling around, the question arises: does Disney truly need to rely on these live-action versions of their beloved tales? It's a thought that's floating in the minds of many. The success or failure of The Little Mermaid may hold the key to unraveling its enigma. Only time will reveal if this underwater adventure will swim against the tide and emerge victorious. So, let's not rush to judgment or cast blame too quickly. Instead, let's keep our eyes on the horizon and wait to see how The Little Mermaid unfolds. Who knows, it may surprise us all and prove that a splash of controversy can't hold back the power of a timeless tale. And that is all for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed diving into the depths of this conversation, don't forget to hit that like button and show your support for engaging discussions like this one. And hey, if you want to stay connected and be notified of future adventures, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of curious minds. What are your thoughts on this controversial backlash? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.